So while we're setting up this HilC2, we'll show you how the roof tent opens. Basically they have this waterproof cover over them, which is held with a ratchet tie down. You just undo the ratchet and untuck the corners of the cover, and then you can just pull the, those are the fly sheet poles, you can take that stuff out now. We'll go to the other side and just pull that cover completely off, and now you're ready to open. The ladder slides open. Okay, now effectively the tent is up. You could actually climb in that tent as it is right there and go to sleep, but you can also, if you're expecting weather and depending on rain and that, then you could put these fly sheet poles up, which we're busy with now. But if you arrive somewhere late and you just want to get it open and jump into bed as quickly as possible, that tent would be good enough to use as it stands there. You can also leave, one nice thing about these roof tents is you can actually leave your bedding inside. So you fold it out nicely, and the compartment or the section that sits on top of the vehicle, you just flatten it as much as possible, and then you fold the tent up so that you don't have to move your bedding in and out of the tent. So there you go, now the fly sheet's up and we can move inside. Right, again we have the HilC HilC2, which is a HilC camper with the one roof tent on and equipped for 2 people. With the HilC4 there's just the extra tent and your cutlery and bedding for 4 people. So essentially much the same vehicle, just with an extra tent on. We're going to now, after showing you the opening of the tent and how simple that was, we have added a couple of the fly sheet poles just to show you what it looks like when it's completely up. These fly sheet poles are not essential. In heavy rain you would put them in. Normally what you do is just put them maybe on either side to get a bit of airflow through. Don't have to put all of them up. Right, let's go and have a look inside the tent. Okay, so you can see it's quite a big space here, 2.4 long or 1.4 wide, comfortable for 2 people. Some people even sleep 3 in this if you've got a young kid or something, but otherwise for bigger groups you would have the HilC4 with the extra tent. Just to show you, here's all the clean bedding, all plastic wrapped after it's been washed. Obviously now once you've used it and you wanted to close this tent up, you would lay it flat on the other side and then you close all the flaps and you could fold this tent up with the bedding inside, which does make it easier when you have to go to or open tent later. If you want to get some rest, all the bedding's already there. We're just finalizing packing everything up. We're now going to show you closing of the roof tent. Closing the mosquito net. And there's also a canvas flap in addition. Fly sheet poles. Better to connect them, disconnect from the top first. Then you can actually just use the ladder to push it over, and you can see that it just folds up. So that's pretty much closed. The last thing we'll need to do is put the cover over and put the fly sheet poles back under there. We normally leave them under the mattress. The covers to put back on is normally what takes the longest. And when when you're two people it makes it simpler. You just hook it over the back, make sure each corner is just fitting under the base of the roof tent. Just to show you here, this is where the strap sits. So each corner it would just have that little strap, and at the back you've got the ratchet tie down again. So the strap goes into that little slot and then you can ratchet it up. Just make sure it's tight enough. But you can see that was pretty simple and easy, and you're now ready to drive on. I'm just going to show you quickly the tensioning of the ratchet here. So strap just goes through the slot, pull it, and just tuck the strap away. There you have it. You can see that covers are nice and tight, keep water out, dust, and you're ready to drive off.